Hello, everybody. Welcome to the council. So, yes, I recognize, before I get into this, I just want to say I recognize that, I did say a couple months ago I'd be limiting YouTube, and that still rings true, that I would pretty much just stick to the Telltale games. But this one's a really unique one, and it hasn't gotten a lot of, press, hasn't gotten a lot of publicity. I only found out about it like less than a week ago, thanks to a member on the forums who started spreading the word about it a bit. Um, but researching it and seeing like some trailers, I was really I really got sucked into like what this game is about. So this is a game called The Council by Big Bad Wolf Games and Focus Home Entertainment. It's structured very similarly to that of the Telltale games in that it's 5 episodes. Choose your own adventure. You'll be given dialogue choices. Your choices will have short and long-term consequences. The developers are really stressing choices in this one more than any Telltale game I've ever heard. Like every episode's going to be different depending on your choices. Like it's going to have some really long-reaching consequences. You're going to really see the impact of your choices in replays and all that kind of stuff. So it's structured in that way, but what they're doing different is that they've incorporated some RPG elements into this game. And the RPG elements is basically where you will, whenever you like solve some puzzles or you interact with a certain amount of people or you deduce something, you're going to level up or you're going to unlock something. It'll lock sets of skills based into 3 categories, which you will unlock, and that will open more dialogue options that will help you going forward. It will open up a lot of different opportunities. So they're incorporating the best of Telltale with some RPG elements, and it really sounded intriguing to me, so I really want to see what this game is all about. So, play 1. As for the plot of this game, I guess I should talk about that a little bit. Based on what I can remember, I was really more drawn to this by the gameplay surrounding and like what goes into it. The story itself is good. There's no doubt about it. I forget the guy's name. It's a French name, so I'm very bad at it already. But French name is going. Imagine if that's just what I call him by French name. All right, so French name is a guy of this secret council, made up of several different historical figures. This game is set in 1793, just shortly after the American Revolutionary War, and the United States is truly formed. The reason why I say that is because George Washington, America's first president, is apparently a very prominent key figure in this game. He's going to be a major character. You also have some high nobility of French, high English society set in this. What did I say? It was 1793, I believe I said. It's like this secret council of high-ranking individuals in the society in which they live. Apparently, French guy's mother, I'm still calling him French guy, who's the leader of this council, and he was set to take over after her, has apparently disappeared. So he's going to try and figure out what's going on, and maybe someone within the council is behind it. But that's as much as I can remember. I'm just going to get right into it. Save game 1. The save slot is empty. Let's just go ahead. It's gotten some pretty good reviews from some of the publications that I've seen. Oh, wait. Hang on. There's no options. I didn't turn on subtitles, so... Oh, shit. Go back. Continue. I hit the wrong button. Consult your journal frequently and check the immunities and vulnerabilities you have uncovered in the other guests. Ooh. So, yeah, you're pretty much gathering information on several people within this game, and you're going to use those later at some point. France. Paris. December 10th, 1792. Okay, so 92, whatever. French guy. French guy's getting beaten.
You're not getting anywhere with this, von Borchardt.
You know, I kind of get the same feeling, my dear Sarah. Listen. Nothing. Not a sound. No one's coming to save you.
That's what you think. The Golden Order knows exactly.
The Golden Order, that was the name of it.
By the time your ridiculous secret society turns up, I'll be long gone. As for you, nothing will remain of your body.
If you touch a single hair on my mother's head, I'll skin you alive.
You know, Louis, I have no
Louis.
intention of beating your dear mother. There are more persuasive ways of making you talk. You've stolen something from me that I intend to get back. Where have you hidden it?
Bonaparte, you can't sell that book on the black market anymore. This is finished.
We know you're planning on selling it at one of Lord Mortimer's parties. All right? Just tell us who the buyer is and we can make a deal.
You've no idea of the trouble you've gotten yourselves into. Oh, but you will tell me where it's hidden. I can promise you that.
You stop hitting French guy.
Stop annoying our host, Louis.
Mother.
Son, didn't what happened to you in Rome teach you anything?
I don't know what happened
Just
in
a
Rome.
few more
There's a lot of
minutes and my
exposition at the
concoction will
beginning
be
of this game.
ready. With this, your bodies will dissolve in less than 4 hours. You'll see. It loosens tongues in no time.
You know, I have to admit, Mother, the only thing you've ever taught me is that damn motto of yours. Always remain rational and open. I got it. I've opened the shackles.
Draw him over here. I'll take care of him.
Von Burchard! Von Burchard! Listen. Let's make a deal. I'll tell you where the book is if you let my mother go free.
Oh, what are you playing at?
Don't worry, Mother.
You want to play the hero. Pity you're not in any position to do so.
Think
For
again.
the last time. Where is Al-Azif?
Let me do this. Trust me.
Trust her. So there's no timer. I'm not sure if the dialogue choices are going to have any timers. I'm going to trust her.
Please, be my guest, Mother.
Trophy earned, fantastic pair. You brought a knife to a gunfight. That's... And you lost to a chair.
Well done, Louis. You reacted perfectly.
How do you feel, Mother?
Couldn't be better. He's alive, so I can question him after we get back. Pity he's just a middleman. Means I haven't finished with this case.
Oh, I had a feeling you'd be running off on one of your adventures again, Mother. You know what? I'm warning you. This time, I'm coming with you.
No, even though you impress me more and more, I have to do this on my own.
Mother, you're no spring chicken anymore.
Come on, let's go home. And don't forget to send our men to tend to Von Burchard.
Read letters from or address to the other guests to learn more about their motivations, something other, whatever. 1 month later, so it is set in 1793. I was right about that. January 20th. So that's, I guess, supposed to be where our mother went missing. Lord Mortimer's Island off the coast of England. So that's the event where our mother goes missing. Focus Home Interactive and Cyanide present a game by Big Bad Wolf Studio. Oh, cool. Bigby's making games now. I guess it didn't work as sheriff in Fabletown.
Well done, Mother. You just had to pick up Von Burchard's trail on your own, didn't you? You ditched me in Paris with no explanation, and off you go to infiltrate one of the world-renowned receptions of this Lord Mortimer? And now he writes me to say that you've gone missing on his private island? Which, by the way, looks more like a big rock than a paradise island.
The Council. Episode 1, The Mad Ones.
The least he could do is explain to me how he managed to lose you. In any case, it is time for you to stop all this, Mother. It no longer suits your age. Well, I'm sure I'll find you once again, slogging through the caves beneath the island, searching for some long-lost mystical object that you just can't live without. I'm already hating this trip, and all I've done is think about it.
Contrary to what one may be able to imagine, it was not the host himself who invited me.
Well now, Duchess, we find ourselves both invited by Sir Holm.
Well, how very amusing. Perhaps we have some common interests, Your Eminence. Is this your first time at one of Lord Mortimer's legendary parties?
Oh no, we have been friends since long ago. But as I'm doing some business with Sir Holm, the invitation came from him.
Well, I simply can't wait for all the festivities to begin.
And you, good sir, what brings you here?
Business with Lord Mortimer, personal reason. I'm gonna say personal
Your
reason.
Eminence, with all due respect, I prefer to keep my reasons for coming here to myself. I promise, it has nothing to do with the legendary party that you all appear to be preparing for.
I believe what you will, my son. However, everything is related to the legendary parties organized by our host.
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that, Cardinal.
Anyway, consider yourself fortunate, young man, because there are many who dream of simply one day setting foot on this island, and only a very few ever make it. Indeed, I imagine this must be your first time here.
Turn the question back to the Duchess. I'm just gonna go with absolutely.
That's right. Until now, I've never been invited by Lord Mortimer.
You won't soon forget it.
Given what I've seen so far, I wish I'd been passed over.
Come, Duchess.
Well, then how would you find your mother?
We're moving, Monsieur de Richet, if you would like to join us.
I'm coming, Duchess. A cardinal? A duchess? I wonder if all the guests here are this prestigious.
Well, we do have the
I'd known,
president of the
I would've
United
gone
States.
for a better suit.
The hell?
Are you alright?
The fuck?
Mother? Oh shit, your hand!
I was kind of expecting more of a reaction. What the fuck?
Okay, it's done.
Did you put it in a safe place?
Yes. I made sure no one was following me. Don't worry, Sarah, no one's going to find it.
Are you absolutely sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Right. Just one thing left to do.
No, Mother, don't!
What? Have you lost your mind?
There's no other way.
If you kill me, you won't find it.
That is the point, my dear. No one must ever put their hands on it again.
No. But I trusted you.
No, Sarah. Don't. No. No! You can run if you want to, Sarah, but you will pay when you die.
Bleeding nose. Ah, shit, this is Life is Strange, isn't it?
Louis, are you alright? What's going on?
You should be dead.
Here, take this.
You and your giant boobs should be dead.
Keep it. Are you better?
I'm fine. Don't worry. It's getting late. Why don't you just go on ahead and I'll catch up with you, okay?
Are you sure?
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm sure. Yes.
Fine.
Seriously, this is supposed to be like the
I definitely have to find Mother
1790s.
quickly.
I'm pretty sure that dress is a little too
Or
revealing.
what? This can't be real. The Duchess arrived with me. What's happening to me, for God's sake? I absolutely need to find you, Mother.
Alright, so that's run.
Louis,
up
during
to
the
the
trip,
manor.
I had something I wanted to ask you, but we didn't happen to run into each other.
Yes,
We were
Duchess?
traveling in the boat,
I'm not
weren't
sure
we?
if you remember, but we've met before. At that time, you were of two minds as to your choice of career. Tell me, what have you been up to since?
Your class. Alright, so this is where we get to, like, choose our skills. We have the choice of diplomat, occultist, or detective. Diplomat. The diplomat shines in society. A talented speaker, he avoids faux pas, and he can convince those with whom he is talking without offending them. Politics is his field of predilection. You also have the occultist. The occultist... Hang on, what's... Oh, okay, so we get some skills. Politics, etiquette, linguistics, conviction, diversion. Skills for the occultist are manipulation, occultism, erudition, sciences, and subterfuges. The occultist is a master of deception. Convinced of the importance of knowledge, he has acquired extensive expertise in his science and the arts. Using others to achieve his own ends does not bother him. Choosing a class defines your basic skills. The other skills will still be available, but unlocking them will be more expensive. And the last of which is detective. Questioning, vigilance, psychology, agility, and logic. The detective excels in investigation. He is trained to notice every detail of his surroundings, as well as people he questions. A hands-on man, he does not shy away from the direct approach. Alright, so while the occultist sounds interesting, I think that'll be safe for a different one. I'm divided right now between diplomat and detective. Because puzzle solving is not usually my expertise with these games, which is generally another reason why I prefer the later Telltale games, is it's not huge on puzzle solving like their much older ones like Sam and Max. Any help I could really have with detective work could probably go a long way. So questioning, psychology, getting to the bottom of things, that sounds like a really useful thing. But let's go back to the diplomat. Politics, etiquette, linguistics, conviction, and diversion. That could also be a very useful one. Talented speaker, he votes faux pas and can convince those with whom he is talking without offending them. I think I'm going to go with detective. Let's view the skills. Notice noteworthy details or oddly placed elements. Notice anything strange in someone's behavior or appearance. Level 1 unlocks dialogue options and actions, 4 points. Left before level 2 reduces cost and effort points by 3. Psychology. Okay, so that's vigilance, questioning, psychology. Read people's behavior like an open book. Use your for logic, use your logical mind. Okay, so I can actually add 1 point. It's just as to which ones do I want to do. Use your coordination against your surrounding and sometimes against people. That's agility, logic. Use your logical mind. Read people's behavior. Notice noteworthy details or oddly placed elements. I'm going to go with vigilance. You can actually remove your points, so that's interesting. I thought... Okay, so I did something wrong. Okay, go back on that. Because I thought it only said I had 1 point. Oh, 3 points left before level 2. Okay, sorry, I misread things. Okay. Let's add another one for this. And I should only have... one. Okay, I only have 1 more point. There we go.
Well, over the last few years I solved a number of crime cases. Like the chauffeur d'Orgère, for example. Thieves that torture their victims with burning embers.
Trophy earned, novice
How did you
detective.
catch them?
I told the most cowardly one that the others had given him up.
Ah, and I wager your thief suddenly started to talk.
You wouldn't believe it. He told us everything. The jobs, the stashes, the names of his partners. Couldn't shut him up.
I heard about that case, but I didn't know you were the one who solved it.
I'm flattered that the news made it across the channel. And you've got a darn good memory, Duchess.
Well, they say I have the memory of two people. But please, call me Emily.
Fine, Emily. Tell me, I was actually helped on that case by my mother. You wouldn't know her by any chance?
Wait, Louis. We've already met. You do remember me, don't you?
Not at all, so lie to her, not at all sorry.
Please excuse me, madam. I'm sure we've met before, but I don't remember where.
I appreciate your honesty, even if it's not very flattering for me.
I imagine that with your beauty, madam, it's the first time a man hasn't remembered your face.
Well, I must say, you make up for yourself rather elegantly.
Please stop torturing me. I'm completely at your mercy. Where have we met?
4 years ago, in London?
No, sorry. I don't remember.
In the office of William Pitt. Remember? No?
William Pitt.
So sorry, Emily, but I really don't remember you.
Let's drop it, Louis. It doesn't matter. Right, time to go to the manor.
Opportunities. Your skills allow you to discover hidden details. Select the object that is most suggestive of the situation in order to discover them. Opportunities do not consume effort points. To access the skill required for the situation, you just need to have it unlocked. Oh, shit. Validate. Something
I
on a
ask her a question, she answers with another. Is she playing with me?
Personality. Each person you meet on the island has their own personality, which makes them vulnerable to certain skills and immune to others. Exploiting their personality is crucial to achieve your personal goals. Skills used against immunities will not succeed and leave you exhausted. Meanwhile, exploited vulnerabilities will give you 1 effort point back. Review immunities and vulnerabilities in your journal tab in the menu. Immunity revealed will be in red, vulnerability revealed in blue.
Emily, please excuse my insistence.
Okay, so Emily Hillsborough. Immunity is to logic. Damn, so I can't use logic on her. Son of a bitch. Not sure if that's insulting or pretty good, I don't know. Emily Hillsborough is an English duchess close to the English crown. Very discreet about her origins, Emily only came onto the political scene after her wedding. That some qualified as a marriage of interest to an old English aristocrat on the decline. Libertarian, modern, but discreet, she has taken it upon herself to establish close ties with her peers. In a few years, she has become the favorite diplomat of the Queen, which is what probably prompted her Prime Minister, William Pitt, to take her as a private secretary, thus provoking much suspicion and jealousy. As a regular visitor, Emily accepted Sir Gregory Holmes' invitation to come to Lord Mortimer's island because for nothing in the world will she miss one of these famed receptions. I just want to quickly breeze through that. Emily, William Pitt, libertarian, modern, discreet, found herself to establish close ties with her peers. Favorite diplomat of the Queen, prompted her Prime Minister William Pitt to take her as a private secretary, thus provoking some suspicion and jealousy. Okay. And Louis de Richer, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, which I almost guarantee I'm not. The only son of Sarah, Louis Marie de Richer, is a young Parisian aristocrat. Ever since he was young, it's not like I really care. It's not like I'm going to get any sort of like information concerning immunities or vulnerabilities for me, but I still want to know the background. Ever since he was a young child, Louis moved in his mother's circle, and so it was natural that on his 14th birthday he entered the Golden Order, the secret society headed by Sarah. Precocious, Louis progressed quickly at her side, despite the daily treatment his mother prescribed for his chronic migraines. Ah, yeah, that's why he was acting like that. But still, how was he able to be in the shoes of Emily? He climbed the ladder until he was able to assist his mother in occult cases for which he was particularly talented. As time went by, he became shaped in the images that his mother had held for him. Everything pointed to one day young Louis becoming the head of the Golden Order. And this is Piaghi, I don't fucking know. His Eminence, the Cardinal Giuseppe Piaghi, is a legate. You would think that'd be delegate. Legate of Pope Pius VI. A distinguished speaker, Piaggi worked throughout his career to serve the principles of the Roman Catholic Church. A man of science and amateur philosopher, he quickly caught the ear of the Pope, who discreetly named him Cardinal in Pector. He was thus able to use his relationship of trust to help Pius VI in his difficult mission of guiding the faithful. Invited by Sir Gregory home, Piaggi is delighted to meet his old friend Mortimer in order to represent the interest of the Holy See. Now, Emily had something with... No, she didn't. Okay, so I thought Emily had something with Hold, too. Okay, so that's just a map character. This is just what I'm working on. Logic's not going to work on her. Talents. Okay, this is just basically everything that I've done before. Machiavellian. You gain one. That's for manipulation. Traits. Charismatic presence. Trusting. Detective. And this is just stuff that's in my inventory. Emily's handkerchief. And Mortimer's invitation, as well as the art of knowing people by their... fuck, I don't fucking know.
You still haven't answered about my mother. Do you know her?
You'll see, Louis. Everybody here knows Sarah de Richet.
I don't know where we're going like this, Emily, but you're connected to my mother one way or another. And if I can believe my vision, you don't have much of a place in her heart.
Talents. You obtain talents when carrying out certain actions. Remember to review their unlocked conditions and effects, as they offer very interesting improvements. Review all talents in the dedicated tab in the menu. I was just there, so yep, those are my talents.
Good evening, sir. May I ask your name, please?
Louis Moras de Richet.
Monsieur de Richet, delighted to welcome you among us, sir. You must be Sarah de Richet's son. I must tell you we are doing our utmost to find your mother as quickly as possible.
What can you tell me about the disappearance of my mother?
2 weeks have passed since Sir's mother went missing. All the staff here have since been busy searching every nook and cranny of the island. But Sir may rest assured, we shouldn't be long in finding her.
And just what have you
It's
found
a tiny island. How can we
It would
lose
seem
her?
that Sir's mother may
Lord
be
Mortimer's
hiding on
doing
the
something.
island and regularly changing her location. But no one seems to know why she would find this behavior necessary.
What do you
Why are
mean?
you wearing a
On
mask?
several occasions, we have found leftovers of food, a few of her things, or even traces of campsites. The reason why we're searching the wharf again is because lights were spotted there last night.
Where we are now?
Indeed, sir. According to our information, lights were seen in the middle of the night, sir. After verification, none of the guests seem to have left the manor last night. We think that perhaps Sir's mother was here.
Skills. Your skills you access to unique choices and actions at the cost of effort points. The higher your skill level, the lower the cost it is in effort points. Have you found anything here? Are there any witnesses?
And did you find anything then?
We discovered a certain amount of damage, sir,
Exploited vulnerability,
on the wooden
servant.
part of the wharf.
What type of damage?
Discovered
Broken
vulnerability,
barrels,
servant.
mainly. We'll do whatever is necessary to have them rapidly repaired. But quite frankly, I can't imagine what Sir's mother would have been doing with them.
What could Mother have been doing with barrels?
Nevertheless, our search of the wharf hasn't been entirely unsuccessful, though.
What do you mean?
We seem to have found an object that would appear to belong to Sir's mother. A handkerchief. The handkerchief is embroidered with the initials SDR. We came to the conclusion that they are the initials of Sir's mother.
Why are you carrying
Sarah
that
Richet.
around?
I have orders to give it to Lord Mortimer as soon as I see him.
I know my mother. She's not the kind to go for a midnight stroll on the wharf for nothing. I've got to find out what the hell she was doing here. Where exactly did you find the handkerchief?
On the landing dock, sir. The one you arrived by.
I don't think I have that. That I do have. I don't have that. Locked. That's locked. So either let us say no more then, or let me have the handkerchief. I'll take care of it.
Give me the handkerchief. I'll personally show it to Lord Mortimer.
Well,
I've traveled hard for several days in order to get here.
Yes, but...
Invited by your master.
No, of course, but...
Because my mother went missing right under your nose.
Sir, please.
And having only just arrived, you refused to give me her personal belongings?
Of course not, sir. It was never my intention to contradict, sir. Here you are. I must return now. It is still much to prepare
Item
in order
added
to
to the
welcome
inventory.
all the guests.
It is indeed your handkerchief, Mother. You must have come here for a specific reason. I need to know what it is. Let's think. What could she have been doing out here on this wharf?
Character reveal of the servant. Vulnerability logic, vulnerability questioning. All Mortimer servants wear a mask. It is a recurring subject of conversation among the guests. No one knows the true reason. I was wondering why in the hell that was a thing. Ah, there's Sarah. Sarah did it 34 years ago. I kind of read the description on their website, so I don't really need that. Alright, so she came back. Ooh, barrel. Let's look at this.
Looks like the barrel's been broken for quite some time. This chest might belong to Duchess Hillsborough.
Royal Jelly restores 2 effort points. You cannot carry more than 5.
Honey, the remedy of the gods.
Let's see. Mother's handkerchief, Emily's handkerchief, Mortimer's invitation. How do I use it? There's still a lot. I'm just kind of confused by like some of the aspects of it, but I'm sure I'll learn it more as time goes on.
Must be an incredible view from up there. Impossible to set foot on the island without being seen from 300 meters away.
Looks like a bar from an old gate. This miserable old bar has been broken fairly recently. The edges are still clean, and the tip is blackened. Without analysis to the contrary, I put my money on cannon powder. This might just come in handy.
I don't really have a reason to not take it.
A sack of seeds. It's unopened. No one seems to have used any. Some rope. Apparently no one's touched it for a good long time.
Hang on. One of these suitcases had a thing. Collector coins. Iron bar. Royal jelly. That's still all I got. You can also collect Devil's Thorn. Temporarily reveals the immunity and vulnerabilities affecting a dialogue choice. Carmelite water. Next skill use is free. And golden elixir cures negative alters. Dang, I just want to look at something real quick. I just want to make sure. Yes, so Emily is immune to logic. So, and the thing I used on the servant just before was logic. So if I try to use such a thing on Emily, it's not going to work.
Let's see what's hidden inside.
Find a clue. Examine the letters one at a time. Is this that's gonna take a lot of skill. That's gonna take a lot, but I'm gonna take a look.
Ah, one of the letters is stamped with the seal of the order, and I recognize your handwriting anywhere, Mother.
But who is this Samuel Ritter d'Auchois? Who are you writing to?
I don't recognize the name. Let's see what's inside this letter. So,
Dear Samuel, my stay on Lord Mortimer's island is going wonderfully well. As I find myself in such charming company, I plan to stay a few more weeks. would you be so kind as to send me a gift that I'd like to give to our old friend Manuel Godoy? I would be most grateful. I have been told that he's going to join us here soon. I would like to mark the occasion. Thank you in advance. Yours devotedly, Sarah Faustine de Richet.
What is your game here, Mother? Secrets, always more secrets. You've never talked to anyone using language like this. Something's going on here. Who is this Samuel Ritter? And for crying out loud, who is this Manuel Godoy that you keep bringing up? Think. Godoy. Manuel Godoy. Why does the name sound so familiar?
Damn. Can't do it.
I'm guessing he's a man of some importance. Spanish, I'd say. But just can't put a face to him. Well, hope we meet to talk about it soon, Mother. I don't know what you've gotten yourself into this time, but I'll bet you've got a lot to tell me.
Alright, so we got a new thing added. We also have the Royal Jelly. This will increase 2 effort points. How do I use it? That's the question. Collector coins, lost coins, and Mortimer's mana. So how do I... When you collect 4 amber fragments, you gain 1 effort point. So how do I use the Royal Jelly to drag over? I don't know. I guess I'll figure that out another time. Oh, another Royal Jelly. Sweet. I'll just keep collecting some Royal Jelly if you don't mind me doing so, guys. Anyway, doesn't look like there's anything else I can do. Let's see if maybe there's something down this way.
A wooden floorboard. Judging by the splinters of the wood, this floorboard has been ripped up. Yet it was in decent condition. I wonder why someone ripped it up. What's the point of doing this?
Examine, stand back, question. Choice already made. Okay, so let's
Probably
examine.
comes from this part of the wharf. The wood is slightly eaten away, of course, but it still would have been fine if it weren't smashed. Judging by the splinters of the wood, this floorboard has been ripped up. Yet it was in decent condition. I wonder why someone ripped it up. What's the point of doing this?
Oh, that's how you do it. Okay.
Locked. I'll never get it open barehanded.
Difficulty 3 to use an iron bar. Like the one I just found.
Clearly, I'm not much for manual labor. Let's see if I can get it open another way.
Damn. Son of a bitch.
There we are.
It's a little dark. It was hard to tell.
This looks like a pistol case, but it's empty. I don't know if this has anything to do with you, Mother, but if it does, at least now you're armed. Just like in my vision. And none of it's telling me anything useful.
I love how you just casually accept the fact that you had a vision.
Honey, I couldn't have hoped for better.
Ooh, more honey. Let's use that. And pretty good for you. Amber fragments. You just found an amber fragment. Each time you pick up 4 of them, you increase your maximum effort points by 1.
Amber.
Sweet.
This wharf is used as storage for a lot of barrels. Uh-huh. What have we here? It's cannon powder.
No, science is locked.
It's unusable now. I don't know what the person who left this barrel like this had in mind, but it's a waste. Apparently, someone on this island has gone through a whole lot of trouble to arm themselves. I really must find you, dear mother, and quickly too.
Let's just look at my character. Yeah, there's nothing else I can really do.
A wooden floorboard.
I think this is the one I already looked at, so...
Hey, there's something not right about this floorboard. It's different from the rest.
Ooh, that's gonna use up a lot. Maybe I can use the iron? Please tell me I can use the iron. Damn it. Oh, I did it.
Does
Sweet.
it. Let's see
Aha,
what's
I
in
didn't have to
inside.
waste it.
There's a book and also a bag. The Mysterium Cosmographicum. I know that book well. Mother used to read passages from it to me all the time.
And judging from what I
You
can
are a
see,
huge
it's
mama's
the
boy.
same one as hers. For crying out loud, what's happened to you, Mother?
She's missing. This is probably her stuff. Manuscripts. Manuscripts allow you to educate yourself during the adventure. At the start of each quest, you can choose what to read and gain permanent skill points. Find your manuscripts by using the inventory tab in the menu.
Let's look inside the bag. A little food, a few toiletries, a small key, and some kind of black powder.
Like the one I saw earlier? Let's examine the food first.
A piece of bacon, and some bread. The fruit's still firm. The bread's a bit stale. From the smell, this food's been here roughly 2 days. And if it's rationed, there's enough left to last 2 more days. An iron
rusty
key,
key.
completely rusted.
If this has to deal with my mother, let's leave it, just for now.
I'd rather leave it all as it is. Shit, those are definitely my mother's things. I recognize her hairpins. This bag smells of her perfume. A piece of soap, some oils, and her powder puff. What does all this mean?
And now the black
The bottom
powder.
of the bag is covered in black powder. And judging by its consistency, it's the same type of powder that I found earlier. This just gets better and better.
I don't want to take the bag.
Right,
It's there
that's
for
enough.
a reason.
I think I better leave her bag here. If she hid all this, it's because she thought she might need it later.
Exactly.
So, let's go through this. My mother's been hiding pieces of bread between the rotten boards of the wharf in the middle of the night. That's not normal. And if that weren't enough, looks now like she's armed. Meanwhile, she also takes the time to send out letters, reassuring whoever might be interested that she's having a fabulous time here. So odd. So very odd. And that's not even all I've noticed. But maybe I ought to move on to the manor now. They'll be waiting for me. At least I hope so.
Latin inscription. En nessis, mi fili quantilia produncia mundus ergatur.
No. No. Damn. I have no idea what that stands for. To the manor!